Welcome back, everybody. We're back together here with another video. We're going to be talking about Rachel Zegler once again and Gina Carano. I'm a fan of Gina Carano. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I am. Too bad she wasn't actually in Mandalorian season 3. That season was terrible. It definitely could have used Gina Carano, in my opinion. So,
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Rachel Zegler, though, still has a foot in her mouth. And I believe that Rachel Zegler has pissed off everybody. Because it seems like everybody is against what she's been saying about the original Snow White, the new stuff she's talking about with this new woke Snow White and the 7 magical creatures and all that other stuff. But Rachel Zegler actually called for peace. Now, kind of funny. She wasn't very peaceful when it came to Gina Carano, we find out. You know? Apparently, she was a part of that bullying campaign of the woke mob trying to force Gina Carano to put pronouns in her bio. Newsflash. All you got to do is look at Gina Carano. You know that she's a woman. You don't need pronouns in your bio. Pronouns in your bio is for weirdos. It's for losers. I look at you. Obviously, you're a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
You look at me. It's pretty obvious I'm a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to announce my pronouns. Normal people don't do that. Have you known anybody to ever introduce themselves with their pronouns?
No.
No.
Not really.
No, nobody has. Not in my lifetime. I've never heard anybody do that. But the weirdos on Twitter were forcing Gina Carano before she got fired to put pronouns in her bio for this whole trans thing. Well, look here. The Mandalorian actress Gina Carano recently called out Rachel Zegler's hypocrisy for calling on the world to be kinder after the Snow White actress had previously led a hate campaign against her. Yes, she did. She did. Zegler has found herself under the gun for her comments about the upcoming Snow White film, specifically describing the prince as a stalker and noting how the upcoming live-action adoption is not about a love story. In an apparent reaction to the tens of thousands of people criticizing her, Zegler wrote on Twitter, quote, "I hope the world becomes kinder." Gina Carano reacted to this comment with a GIF from, is that pronounced Schitt's Creek? It may be, I don't know. Of one of the actresses tapping her screen and the word boop popping out. It's a reference to Carano putting beep bop boop in her bio on Twitter as she was being harassed by so-called transgender activists to put pronouns in her bio. Now, I think I was off Twitter at that time. Mm-hmm. When Gina Carano was getting harassed, but I was in the know about what was going on. I don't think you did, but she took a beating. The mob was really, really going after her on Twitter to put pronouns in her bio, and she didn't want to do it. That's the whole reason why she put beep bop boop in a bio right there, so the wokes can actually be upset.
Well, I thought what she wrote down on Twitter, because of she talked about the Nazi, she's against the Nazi, but she talked about it.
Yeah, the mob went after her, and Lucasfilm fired her because she was just putting up a reference about how the people in Germany ended up turning against their Jewish neighbors. Mm-hmm. That was it. It wasn't anything anti-Semitic or anything like that. And they fired her unjustly at that. And now they just been going downhill ever since. And of course, Disney is losing a whole bunch of subscribers on Disney Plus. Everything actually sucks. But anyway, this is that GIF right here that Gina Carano actually posted right there. However, though, it goes on. It says, furthermore, YouTuber Drunk 3PO, my buddy, with the assistance of a Twitter user data racer, recalled that Carano's reaction is more than likely a response to Zegler engaging a hate campaign against her. As Drunk 3PO notes, at the height of the so-called transgender activists attacking Carano, Zegler tweeted out, and actually it's right here. This is the caption right here. Now, of course, Rachel Zegler, she's pretty woke. She actually has pronouns in her bio. And right over here on Twitter, it's right there also. She, her, hers. Now, looking at a picture of Rachel Zegler, I already knew you were a woman. I already knew that. Don't care about your pronouns. But this is what she put out to Gina Carano. Do not make fun of pronouns. They are not a joke. Pronouns are validating. Pronouns are cool. Put your pronouns in your bio. I wear my pronouns on a button sometimes. It's a good thing. Bye. It's a fun time to remind you all to love Pedro Pascal. Yeah. So right there, she was out there engaging in this hate campaign against Gina Carano right there. And my goodness, she actually has a button right here that she wore with she, her on it. These people obsessed with pronouns are weird. They're really, it's like a religious symbol for them. The pronouns, they're obsessed with it.
Well, I don't really care about pronouns. I mean, okay, on, let's say, like Gina Carano, I mean, on her, profile, I mean, I know that she is a woman. She doesn't need to put, like, she is a woman.
Yeah.
It's obviously she is a woman.
It's pretty obvious Gina Carano is a woman.
Yeah, so I don't really, care if someone put, their pronoun or not, because like you obviously can tell. The problem is like some people cannot tell. Like in the events, like I told you before, like a long time ago, that a guy called me like, sir, because I have short hair, until I turn around,
Oh, you were turned around from the back?
Yeah. I mean, at the back, I have short hair, so he thinks I was a guy until I turn around and he say, "Oh, I'm sorry."
See, he looked at you and he noticed, "Oh, you're a woman."
Yeah.
And you can kind of make that mistake if you're not really looking at somebody that turned around, But once you see him, he obviously knew you're a woman when he saw your face.
Yeah. But that was like, I kind of like wants to tell him I am a woman.
Yeah. And trust me, she is a woman. Okay. She is a woman. Oh boy. Look at here. It says Zegler's comments came the same day that Carano explained that the woke world was mad at her because, quote, I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives. After months of harassing me in every way, I decided to put 3 very controversial words in my bio: beep, bop, boop. And a mob, they went crazy on that. Carano concluded, quote, I'm not against trans lives at all. They need to find less abusive representation. Well, the trans mob, man, is really, really just, outrageous when it comes to this. Drunk 3PO notes that Zegler reacted to Carano's tweet calling out her hypocrisy by blocking her. He says, quote, and what does Rachel do? I could become kinder. I can say, Gina, I'm sorry I attacked you. I'm sorry I had all these people say these terrible things about you. I'm sorry. No, she just blots me. She blots me. She blots Gina Carano on X, on Twitter, because she's a hypocrite and she doesn't know how to become kinder. She wants people to conform to her. She wants people to be kinder around her and let her say and do whatever she wants without any repercussions. But people like this, they never learn. It's always about them, he added. It's kind of funny, Gina Carano got fired from Disney, and Rachel Zegler engages in a hate campaign against Gina Carano, and she gets hired. Funny how that works, right?
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Well, it doesn't make sense when she called, like, I hope the world becomes kinder or something like that.
Yeah, but she's part of the woke mob. The woke mob is not kinder. They're not kind. These people are hateful.
Yeah, when like, she said on the Princess Snow White, he's a creepy and stalker.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. She's turned herself into the new Brie Larson, I believe. And actually probably even more so than Brie Larson. Brie Larson was pretty hated, but I think Rachel Zegler is actually more hated than Brie Larson. I mean, she was actually engaged in attacking Gina Carano. And her reward was to actually get hired by Disney, and Gina Carano gets fired by Disney. Gina Carano is such a nice person. She doesn't say anything bad about anybody. But all the people, all the woke actors attacking her, they're still in the good graces of Hollywood and Disney, but they don't like Gina Carano's politics. She got fired over politics, and it definitely seems like Rachel Zegler has the right kind of woke politics for Disney. She's the perfect person to work for Disney, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah, nowadays, Disney is going downhill.
Yeah, they're already done. They're definitely done to me. That's all I got. You got anything else you want to add to this here? Because, man, she's been exposed for being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Wants the world to be kinder, but she wasn't kind to Gina Carano. Yeah.
No, she wasn't kind to what she said about the old Snow White.
Yeah. Not respectful of the past. This movie's going to bomb. It may go straight to Disney Plus.
No, I wondered that she realized that, when she does Disney movie goes, around the world will see it. People around the world will see it. Not just, the movie won't be just in America, but it will be worldwide.
Well, the thing is, though, most of the people that probably would have saw it would have been here in the U.S. Not many people are going to see this movie. I can't wait to see that first trailer.
No, but I'm just saying that in other country, they also have English, theater and the local one, and people from other country will, see American movie too.
Yeah, but I believe this is going to bomb everywhere. I think this movie is going to bomb everywhere. Indiana Jones style, which is has lost 200 plus million. It's going to bomb. It really is. But I think that's all we got here today, guys. We appreciate everybody coming out. One more video tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you tomorrow on another video.
Goodbye.